You look at this team, obviously Jack Grealish, heavily linked to a move
Grealish
as well.
isn't in the team, he has done.
Is this a problem for the Premier League?
Well,
to have a team this good that could be so dominant for a long time?
Well, they couldn't win the Champions League, could they?
No, they couldn't, yeah, but they're defending champions.
But they haven't been dominant in the Premier League because Chelsea have won the title, Leicester have won the title 2016, Liverpool have won the title. Those teams will be competitive again. I don't think it'll be as simple as Grealish and Kane are in, right, that's it, it's over. I really don't.
I don't see why it's a problem to have a good team in the Premier League. And listen, I understand the concern. City have won, 3 of the last 4 titles. But having good teams in a league certainly lifts the other big boys in the league.
Chat. Look at the Bundesliga, look at Bayern Munich.
Okay.
Look at the monopoly that they have over everything.
But that is based on a huge gulf with finances, more so than just an ability to attract players. But my point is, if you have a team like City putting out an 11 as they do, others respond. I think Liverpool responds. You'll see Manchester United continue to spend in response as well. I don't see how having a good team detracts from a league. I don't see how that's a problem.
Go on, Jan.
I think, Dan, the similarity with Bundesliga is right and not right, because the big thing in England, you have a Liverpool who won the league, won the Champions League. You have Manchester United with money, tradition, history. You got Chelsea, who won the Champions League. And then you got Manchester City and so on and so on. You got Arsenal with their tradition a bit behind now, as are Tottenham. If you see in Germany, the main contender has been over the years only one team, and that has been Dortmund. And if they failed, the whole Bundesliga failed because Bayern won it anyway. So now you have RB Leipzig. You've got some money through Red Bull. And then they lose Upamecano, the best defender. They are losing Werner. They lost Schick. And then they lost their coach Nagelsmann. That doesn't happen in England, that you are kind of weaken so many teams. Manchester City, if they get Grealish, they weaken Aston Villa. They weaken Tottenham if they get Kane. That is not the same as it's going on in Germany. They're weak in their main competitors.
I think one of the problems a lot of people are going to have is some of these clubs that were trying to dive out into this crazy European Super League, it was all about money, and now we have another club in Man City. And personally, I'm kind of in the fence with this in terms of they're going out and it looks like they're going to obliterate other teams out of the market. Now, we know there are some, parameters for financial fair play, but here we have a club who are, still being investigated, I believe, who had a potential ban, have some sort of irregularities. Not the only ones, but they're going out and splashing this money, and I think it's, what side of the fence do you sit on here? Is it do we want ownership that comes in and does it like Chelsea and City, or does it have to be more structure-based? And it's a difficult one to call, but, at the end of the day, the ownership of Man City are prepared to put the money in. I mean, they've got a lot of money back in prize money over the last few years. There's no doubt about that. I can't tell you what all the figures are in terms of balance up the profits and losses. But I know there'll be a few people out there saying, well, this is just City buying their way to titles again. I don't think it's as simple as that, but there are boffins out there that would argue that this is not healthy for other teams. But United will spend and Chelsea are going to spend. So where do you stop it? I think that would be my big... If we could cap everything, I don't know what the guys think. I think that in some sense, if you could cap it, that would help. But I don't think capping salaries and capping transfer fees and capping salaries in Europe, particularly in the UK, I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.